Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta, a brand new live news show where we're bringing you all the hottest stories in the city. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronndell with 2 N's.
You did.
And Million.
Hey.
Did we all survive the ice apocalypse this weekend?
Barely.
Oh, I'll tell my children
barely.
about the days.
Yeah.
Man.
Y'all stock up on anything?
You know what? I'm a little mad that I stocked up on some things. Because it rained at my house.
Yeah.
It rained at my house. I had a little bit of ice accumulation, I'll say, on the rooftops, like where you could see a little bit of like a corner of it kind of accumulate. But that was like for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I went shopping on Friday. As soon as we got off of here, bread gone, tissue gone, water gone. Milk was still light and eggs was like light also, but man, people ran through them grocery stores.
Do people just be making a bunch of like French toast during these apocalypse? I never understand why the bread, milk, and eggs are always gone.
Facts.
But y'all just leave everything else. That makes no sense every single time. What are y'all making? Egg sandwiches? What is going on, bruh? Like, y'all got to start stocking up on other things. Ain't nobody getting no fish. I ain't seen no chicken.
Right.
Chicken was still out there.
Meat, ground beef.
You know what I'm saying? Had lamb chops all through Publix. I said, oh, y'all ain't want no lamb chops, huh? Y'all ain't want to get no lamb chops. Crazy, bruh.
And y'all know y'all don't need that much toilet paper. You really think you're going to go through all the toilet paper you have in your house where you needed to stock up on more? That's crazy.
I blame the news meteorologists, though, because they made it seem like Doomageddon was here. They made it seem like we was going to be snowed in, like couldn't leave at all.
To be fair, did you see what happened in Nashville?
Yeah.
Some parts of the country did get exactly what they were predicting, and it was, horrifying to see because it just looked like, oh my God. But here, I just wish they could be a little more precise to know before we give the grocery stores all this money to say, you know what it is? Like that's basically the gas stations and the grocery stores make off so well.
Yeah, they do.
They just counted it up right now.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Exactly.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
That's true.
Okay? So it's like, we complain and we're like, oh man, well, they lied and they did. But if we would have been mad if they didn't tell us this, and then we drove and woke up on Monday and sliding and slipping everywhere, and y'all didn't tell us nothing, man. So, bro, as humans, we're not appreciative of nothing.
You can't win. You really can't win.
Nothing.
At the same time, this is the one who was saying, I'm not coming in on Monday. I'm not going to put my life in danger. I won't be there.
I did.
I was like, okay, it's probably going to be fine. He was planning to not be here today.
I did. And look, I'm here. I made it. And I'm fine. So it's like, hey, if I can do it, y'all can do it,
You know what? And I was actually pumped because my commute was amazing this morning. There was nobody on the roadways. I was like, y'all got to get a little mass panic going
every once in a
while. It was great.
Throw a little razzle dazzle in there every couple weeks, bro. Keep us on our toes.
Yeah. So it's good that most of us kind of made it out well, but there were some people in the metro even who lost power, actually. So Georgia Power reported about 16,000 customers without service. Georgia EMC said there's about 22,475 customers without service. So, they were going out there and they were doing the best they can to get power back on. In fact, we can show you what somebody's hat was out there looking like.
Ooh. Sheesh.
I mean, it was clearly cold.
Yeah.
Nobody's denying it was cold.
Yeah. Georgia Power is out there working, man. I really appreciate their efforts. Really, I do. Did y'all's power go out at all, or?
Nope.
It's kind of blinking a little bit, like literally a blink, but only certain parts of my house. It was weird. Like the TV would stay on, but like the lights everywhere else would flicker.
Girl, that wasn't no ice storm. That was a ghost. That was a ghost. You need to cleanse your house.
I rebuke that.
You need to cleanse your house.
Rebuke that.
No, I ain't lose power. I ain't lose gas. Okay. I ain't lose nothing. What was I playing the game? I was chilling.
Yeah,
I was having a good time.
Yeah, I was chilling too. But my only issue is going back to the grocery stores. I know Governor Kemp had put out that message saying you can't do price gouging and things like that, but I low-key seen some of that food was like extremely expensive.
I did too. And some of the water.
Yes.
Some of the water was...
See, this is why we should have bought a whole bunch of water at Costco and
flipped it.
And flipped it, bro. We should have flipped it, bro. I didn't even think about that. We should have bought all the eggs, all the milk, all the bread, and just started flipping it.
That's what they always do, and that's what they're trying to prevent. Happens anyway. Okay, but there were some scary incidents that happened here in the metro. So there was, in fact, a person that got hurt after a tree straight up fell onto their home. That happened in Sandy Springs. That was just because of ice accumulation and heavy rain.
Yeah.
And what the reports are is that combination kind of weakened the trees in the soil. Trees just started falling onto homes and power lines. And there was a tree that happened to fall on somebody's house in Sandy Springs. So that's crazy. The governor did tweet out about this, obviously, in general. And he was saying, basically, that he's grateful for everybody who was stationed across North Georgia, ready to assist as the ice was forming on power lines and trees like that. And he thanked them for what they were doing and thanking for, the Georgians for just staying home, staying warm, staying safe, XYZ. But it's pretty nuts when you think about you could just be sitting at home 1 second and a tree is actually falling the next.
Did y'all know trees could explode?
I saw that video.
Dog.
I saw that video.
Exploding trees?
No.
Let me look. I'm gonna look it up.
Is the water in the tree expanding?
Dog, it's the sap in the tree. It freezes and expands and it blows the tree up. Yo, I didn't know that till this
Why didn't you pull a video?
No, I didn't know that till this morning. Till literally this morning.
You could have pulled a video this morning.
I could. I just wasn't thinking. But exploding trees, bro. I did not know that was a thing until this morning.
Where did it happen?
No. I was just looking through my timeline, but like on
just
TikTok.
Somewhere in the country, because certain parts of the country did get, they
got hit hard.
Now.
Yeah, they got hit hard. But here's the thing too. I think if this happens again, because I don't, with Georgia weather, like this ain't the end of winter, and
right,
we got one more good winter, and then
mm-hmm.
it starts to transition. So if this happens again and it actually is bad, we're not gonna believe it. We're not gonna believe it. They're gonna get on. I promise you, they're gonna get on, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's gonna be so bad," and this, and all the Georgians are gonna be like, "Ah, man, we ain't." And then it's actually gonna be really bad, and then we're stuck. And then everybody. So what I'm gonna do is next time I am actually gonna go to the grocery store, like when everybody else is not going to the grocery store, and I'm gonna go get this stuff, and that way everybody got to come to me and buy it. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I feel it just threw me off guard because, like I said, I was expecting Armageddon, frozen roads, bro. I woke up early as ever today because I was like, I'm gonna drive slow because I'm gonna drive on the ice. The fact that I was even mad coming in. I was like, the fact I even gotta drive in, the fact I gotta even drive in this ice and these crazy this crazy conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, man, I hate that I have to come in, but. When I got on the road, I was like, man, this is easy breezy, bro.
Nothing was on the road.
Nothing at all.
Dry.
I like how you said you was driving slow, like you already don't drive slow. How slower would you have drove?
Hey, I did get a couple honks today. I did get a couple honks coming in today. Yep, I always
because they're
do.
like, the roads are dry. What are you doing?
Yeah, how fast were you going this morning? Just
probably around 40 something.
40
in a 60.
Yeah, because they say that it's black ice. They say black ice does exist. People,
we know.
I know y'all don't necessarily get too much of it down here, but back in Colorado, where I'm from, yes, black ice is a serious thing. You can't see it. So yeah, I was driving as slow as ever.
You were going 40 and a 60 this morning?
40 and a 60.
That's wild.
With nobody on the roads. I'm telling you, there was nobody on the roads. There was no need for that.
Oh, bruh. You would have got hung. You would have got the middle finger. You would have everything for me, bruh.
Rather safe than sorry, man. Rather safe than
Amen.
sorry.
Amen. My mom would love you. Man. Boy, my mom wanted me to do that. As soon as I realized nobody was out there, I said, oh, word.
We out here. They see me rolling. She hit the Fast and Furious on them folks.
Crazy.
But, be safe if you have to go out there because it's technically still supposed to get very cold today. If there is any standing water where you are, it literally could be black ice. So, be wary. We don't want to make it light. It's just, it is what it is. We're not going to gaslight you and say it's terrible out there when it's, the road I took was not. Right. Shout out to all the people who put out salt on the road, made that happen.
Yes.
Amen.
And shout out to the meteorologists too, man. I do want to give y'all a shout out. Even though it felt like y'all were kind of scaring us a little bit, just a little bit. Definitely want to give y'all a shout out for keeping us up to date because, without y'all, none of that would have been possible.
And the grocery chains, thank you as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. A distinctive smell ended up leading to somebody's arrest in North Georgia.
Yeah, man. Were you going to take that?
No, please.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you my bad. A deputy spotted a vehicle stationary on Old Albany Road, had his emergency flashes on, and upon approaching, the deputy found Makaria Jones
Yes.
asleep in the car. While speaking with Ms. Jones, the deputy detected the odor of marijuana. When Jones asked to exit the vehicle, she said, "Nah, not today." Put that thing in drive and took off. Okay. Now it went to a high-speed chase. They ended up catching her at a local gas station, and they seized a bunch of stuff from her car. Actually, like they got a lot of illegal items in evidence. Suspected oxycodone, an M&P Smith & Wesson AR-15 22 caliber rifle found in a trunk, along with bullets. Financial contraband, a large amount of U.S. currency, multiple debit cards belonging to various individuals, blank checks, and laptops. Other things, several cell phones. So it sounded like she was scamming.
That is crazy.
Like she was a cartel in herself.
Okay.
She had guns. She had blank checks. She had drugs. Bro, she was on it.
What are the odds that somebody just happens to stumble upon a car with all of that in it?
Yeah.
And they're just sleeping. So, they're just like, I'm going to wake this person up, see what's going on here. And it's like the jackpot of all jackpots. They're saying that she led authorities on a high-speed chase that reached speeds over 100 miles an hour. So it's like,
she probably had a long day at her job. You know what I mean? At her job. And she took a little nap and was like, I'm about to get back to my job here in a second.
Look.
Let me close my eyes and then get back up.
Don't know what kind of night she had.
Hey.
Because in that kind of work,
you understand me? Could have got real hectic that night. You dig? Like, it could have got real hectic.
That's crazy.
She had to take a little nap,
A little nap. Mm-hmm.
That's wild though. That, like you said, like imagine pulling that over. Like, you ain't had no call all night.
Right.
Imagine you the police officer, you ain't got no call all night, right? And you just like, that. This is a good night. When you see her, it's like, this is somebody sleeping. I'm just going to wake them up, tell them to leave.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Hold on. We got one. Ooh, we got one. He probably started jumping for joy. Either he jumped for joy or he was like, God dog it.
Yeah.
I really don't feel like doing this right now.
I know. I was just about to go home. Shift over, man.
He
got so much paperwork to fill out now.
Bro. He probably was super happy or super mad. Like, this sucks. So, yeah, she definitely did get arrested for that. So, she's waiting for her stuff in Crisp County Jail.
Good.
Never even heard of Crisp County.
That's not something you should say on the news.
Crisp.
Right.
That you don't know. You know where all the areas of Georgia are and are covered because
there's a lot. You know how many places there are in Georgia?
I do know that there are a lot of places in Georgia.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. It's a lot. That's a lot of folks.
That's fair. Okay, how about this story? There was a suspect out there accusing of stealing people's mail, and police are saying that person was caught after getting tips from the people who lived here. I love a good story where the community just comes together and just finds a suspect.
Right.
You don't like when you just like crime. I forgot.
Like crime.
You just love crime.
But I ain't got to snitch on my man like that. It's crazy.
Okay. So this all happened because there was a man from Harrelson County arrested after a string of mail and package thefts across really multiple neighborhoods in that county. And earlier that week, the Harrelson County Sheriff's Office started investigating it because they kept just getting reports. All of our, mailboxes are open and all of our packages are being stolen, XYZ. So they ended up realizing how wide the area spanned of just all these people who said that they were having this happen to them, from Brennan to Drakestown to the eastern side of Harrelson County. So if you're from that area, that's a pretty large area. So, yeah. Apparently, the people who lived there just started reporting suspicious activity. They started writing down vehicle descriptions, giving surveillance and doorbell video. And then on Wednesday night, a resident, somebody who lives there, found a just huge stack of dump mail. And then deputies collected that, said, okay, it's clearly evidence, and ended up leading to the suspect, Anthony Evans. Anthony Evans is the suspect. So deputies say that they were working with Brennan Police Department. I'm sorry, I know somebody named Anthony Evans.
Oh, dang.
So I was like, wait a minute.
I thought you were laughing because I didn't know why you were laughing, but
I know somebody, and it just came at me out of nowhere. But yeah, what a crazy situation. First of all, stealing people's mail is crazy.
Are they white that you know? Anthony?
No, it's a black person.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy
is a black person, and if you knew who this person was to me, this makes it so much funnier.
Does he steal mail?
No. No, but this was going down, and basically the community helped find and crack the case. Evans actually was arrested after a traffic stop. That's what got him. They got him with flock cameras, and that's what happened.
I love that.
Deputies found a significant amount of stolen mail.
This is why I say that, especially in our communities, we need to become Karens. We need to work with people, join your homeowners association, be involved in it, and you know, build an actual community, an actual network with your neighbors so that you can have that connection. Like, hey, my mail was stolen. Was your mail stolen? Yeah. I talked to a bro that stayed at a corner on the corner. He said his mail was stolen. The next person down the block. It's just so beautiful to see that networking going on. Become a Karen.
I won't say become a Karen.
I was just about to say the same thing. I'm glad you beat me to it. I was literally about to be like, that's a little far.
I feel like Karen, because we've already talked about this on the show. He is the one who, he says, you are going to call, excuse me, sir, what are you doing here in my neighborhood?
Yep.
Excuse me, your hood looks like it's down a little too low for my liking. I'm calling the police on you type vibe.
That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
So crazy.
Mind you, I stay in a black neighborhood. Well, my parents stay in a black neighborhood. So I tell them this all the time, like, do it. We have neighbors, you know, the reason why the Karen's neighborhoods are so nice is because there are Karens that are actually taking notice and understand that my property value matters. My community matters. Get involved, please. You don't think so, Dale? You looking at me like I'm crazy?
No, hey man. Do you, brother? Do you? Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business, brother.
See, that's what's hurt in our community, though.
You know what you sound
ain't
like?
None of our business.
You sound like Stan from Friday.
Stan?
From Friday? You ever seen? Oh yeah, I forgot you never seen Friday. I can't even make that reference.
Gotcha.
Got me.
Can't even make that reference, bro.
Got me.
Hey y'all mind staying off my grass, please? Oh, you got to see it. The reference is not funny now because you never seen the movie.
At the same time, I get where you're coming from. There is a reason why some of these Karen's neighborhoods are so nice.
Right.
There's stuff they're not going to put up with. But like to just chase people around, harass people, that's crazy. But I mean, do you really think, because that's a bigger question, I think, for the black community. The no snitching thing, it's gone too far. Why are our communities the worst? Because of this no snitching thing. No matter what happens here, I'm not going to tell. Like, you're terrorizing my community. And when the police show up, I'm not going to say a thing.
Right.
What do you expect?
Well, I don't live by street codes because I'm not a street dude.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I necessarily don't agree with the snitching, because I do agree with snitching.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if it's something's bad, tell on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with no snitching because I'm not a street dude, so I don't have to live by street codes. But there are certain instances where I'm like, that is none of my business. You dig what I'm saying? Like, my hands is up in the air. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But having street code in your neighborhood does have something to do with you, though. You're the one that's paying the bills. You're the one that's paying the taxes.
I hear you.
It's your business to protect your neighborhood, to be involved with your community.
No, that is not my business. My business is to protect my house, my household, the things that are going on in this house. Whoever made me Superman of the neighborhood?
Because Dale,
that ain't me.
But Dale,
like what?
No, I'm just saying. But Dale, eventually you're gonna have kids. You're gonna have your kids going to certain schools.
Yeah.
That's in part. You're gonna have your kids out there in the neighborhood. Also, you want that neighborhood to be as perfect as possible, and so that when you do have your kids out there, you know that they're safe.
Listen, man, if we got little Sticky Fingers McGee stealing mail out of people's mailbox, you know what I mean? Then, okay, cool. We'll get involved. Hey, he done stole a few packages, a few mails, this, that. Okay, we can talk. But if you got little Timmy down the street messing around and, messing up people's yards and stuff, and he ain't never touched my yard, that's on y'all fault. Y'all need to get them together with y'all yard. My yard is intact.
Nope. You report Lil Timmy. You say Lil Timmy.
Ain't my fault.
Hopefully, though, you are so involved with your community that you know Lil Timmy, and that you can go up to Lil Timmy and say, Lil Timmy, come here.
Well,
get in the car. I told you, I'm taking you to your mom's house right now.
We don't live in neighborhoods like that.
But
we
don't live in neighborhoods like that now because we're not proactive. Be proactive in your community.
But actually, I had a friend move into a very nice neighborhood, and this is like in New Hampshire somewhere. And we were thinking like, man, you got to go and like drop off your neighbors some kind of like something like a dish, like some cookies or something, and just say like, hey, like, you know, be on the lookout for me. And it makes sense to me in that moment why you always see that on TV. Oh, we're new to the neighborhood. And it's because like, I need you to be my eyes.
For sure. 100%.
Like, we got to make an alliance. If anything goes down here, like, remember these cookies
Yeah.
that I came here, call me, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like you really do have to have that kind of vibe in your neighborhood. If you want to like protect your property, you know, you want someone to be like, hey, do you have someone here today? Because I see someone peeking around your backyard. That'd be great. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But we just don't live like that anymore. These neighborhoods aren't built like that nowadays. You know, unless you go into like a new neighborhood where everybody's new and you all can make friends.
Yeah.
But other than that, a lot of these neighborhoods ain't built where you can just go out. I can walk outside my door and be like, hey, where you about to go? You about to go over to so-and-so house? All right, well, whatever. Just when they get tired of you, tell them to send you back.
I mean, but you're saying these neighborhoods ain't built like that, but you can be the person that starts that. You know, you could be the one that starts to build
Amen.
Yeah, that's too much work.
All right, and that's the issue.
Too much work.
We've got some people in the comments. We see you now on YouTube. If you have, you know, anything you want to say to us throughout the show, make sure you hop in. We finally can see you now. So you guys are talking about your property value matters. Amen to that.
Amen.
Friday was the best movie. Got your kids in that neighborhood. So when people on the block know you, you're good. Amen. The community will look out for you for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Get in her car. You don't know. And other mamas be like, I'm going to tell your mama.
Right.
And I feel like we have gotten away from that as a community. You know what I mean? Like the community policing of each other without the actual police. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I don't want to have to call the police on little Timmy.
when I can just call your mama.
Right.
I know
your mom.
You making points.
We just don't. I mean, he's making valid points. We just don't live in that type of thing. That's all I'm saying. We just don't live like that anymore. I wish I had a neighborhood like that. That'd be great. But I also don't have kids, so it's just like, hey man, don't bother me. I'm like the old dude on the block. Don't bother me. I ain't gonna bother y'all.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it.
I get it.
You don't get it. It's okay. And it's okay not to get it. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, well, there was a absolutely devastating story that we do just want to bring to your attention because, I mean, it happened in Lawrenceville. It's in the metro, and it's tragic, but at least, you know, maybe it's a conversation you should have with your kids, which is what to do if there's a situation like this that they end up finding themselves in. 4 family members were found shot to death inside of a home, and there were kids inside. The child is the one who ended up calling 911. So this happened in Gwinnett County, and the call came in late night from this child reporting gunshots inside of the residence. So when police get there, they do see 4 adults found shot to death inside of a home in Lawrenceville, and that there were children hiding inside of a closet. 3 kids hiding inside of a closet when they got there. None of them were injured. But apparently the male suspect was related to the victims, and he was later found nearby and taken into custody without incident, they say. So they believe, of course, and by they I mean the authorities. Authorities believe that this was just a domestic-related incident. But, I mean, what a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
A huge tragedy. And the fact that the child had to actually go through that and had to make the call is, like, extremely sad. Like, man, four adults found dead.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And 3 children found hiding in a closet. And that's, you know, I feel like there's so many conversations you can have about that. There are family members that, you know, you have that I don't know how you have them around children in some cases. You know what I mean? And it's a shame, but you know, we didn't get any details on what the argument was about, but there's no argument in the world that warrants this kind of thing. You know what I mean? And so mental health is just so huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not bringing no guns out around no children. Like, no children, bro. I'm not even bringing my kids around people with guns. I don't care if they locked up in safes. Like, I just don't know where you're at mentally to even be, you know what I mean? Like, you might get 1-2 heated, or I might caught you on a bad day or something. Like, I just don't know. So better for me and my child. I mean, I don't have guns. So it's just better for me and mine when I do have kids to be like, nah, I think I'm gonna pass. I don't think I'm gonna hang around nobody with guns. Bring my children around that.
I thought it was interesting that the kids knew to go hide in a closet. And actually now I wonder if they know that kind of training from having to do that in schools. Schools now just teach kids, here's what to do if somebody comes in and tries to shoot you. It's crazy that they have to learn this stuff. None of us really went through that. So the fact that it's just normal, because you were saying in your schools, you didn't have to go through training.
Yeah.
You just went through it as a teacher. But to be a child coming up in this world where that's just normal, that there is a scenario where someone comes in to literally kill all of you. What do we do? And it's, I don't know if that's the situation, that they found themselves in where they saw it, but they clearly knew to go hide in a closet, get somewhere safe.
I mean, either that or they've been in this situation before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, either that or they've been in this situation before and they know dad and mom has said, hey, look, when stuff about to go down, y'all, boom, bam, bam, and we'll make it. Like, so, I mean, it's sad to even say that that might have been it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that might have been the case to where they've gone through this before with whoever they were in this room with, and those adults have told them to do this before, and this is not the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It's unbelievable when you think about how many kids find themselves in this position and maybe even think the police are the bad guy at this point because they called 911, thank God, and we're able to get police there, but like, how many can F the police and how, it's just some stuff that we say in this community is just toxic and it would like prevent you from finding help in this exact scenario if you convince your kids that the police are out to get you, it's boy.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, man.
It is unfortunate. Well, we do have a lot more coming at you. We are going to take a quick break, but again, if you have just kind of gotten up today. A lot of people are staying at home right now. The roadways are still considered to be at least dangerous enough that you should ensure that your route is safe. We all made it here into work just fine. The roads were dry, but there is still kind of a situation with ice that you should be aware of around the Georgia streets. So be aware of that, and we will be right back after this break.
Yep.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Again, if you are with us in the YouTube comments, we can see you. We would love to talk with you guys, so make sure you pop in there and respond to some of the stories, and if we have time, we'll kind of read some of these out. Want to talk about some of y'all's driving here in Georgia. There is somebody that police say was drunkenly driving without lights, watching a YouTube video in the rain. Hello? What are we talking about here?
That's something I would do. For real.
That sounds like something you would do.
In the past,
well,
right?
I don't drink no more. But
driving, watching a YouTube video in the rain.
But not driving, watching YouTube in the rain. For sure.
That's crazy. So this actually happened a little further south in downtown Macon, but Atlanta and Metro Atlanta drivers do some crazy things too. So when you wonder why there's traffic and accidents, it's because of people like this. Police are saying that at the time of this stop, it was, obviously raining. So the road conditions were hazardous. Visibility was not as clear. The suspect was driving a Honda Odyssey minivan. And apparently the deputy noted 3 significant infractions simultaneously. No lights. So it was just dark, which is crazy as well when you're talking about it being raining. And no lights.
No lights, bro.
No headlights or taillights activated. So they were just out there giving it to God.
Yeah.
And it was dark at the time, by the way. So then police say when they walked up to the vehicle, Deputy Palmer, who was the one who made the stop, observed that the driver was watching a YouTube video in the car while it was in motion, which I think is crazy because at that point, when the deputy is walking up, at least take YouTube off and put the phone away. You just still got it up. You don't care at all. That was bold. A lot of bold things. And then the deputy says they determined that the driver was a little intoxicated based on that contact.
I want to know what was playing on that YouTube and when he pulled up, because the scenario to me is this: drunk, rain, driving, YouTube. Sounds like a breakup. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like somebody going through some depression. Very sad. Sound like an Usher video. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. So it's like that person was probably going through it. Through it, bruh, for them to be sitting there. I'm pretty sure they was crying when the officer pulled up. don't even care, bro. Like, bro. Oh my God. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
What you listening to in that situation? You just got your heart broke.
Gotta let it burn. I need to move on.
It's raining in the video.
In the car.
It was like an immersive experience.
Yeah, bro. He put his hand on the window just like this with his head down. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Have you ever been like pulled over after like a heartbreak or anything like that?
No.
No?
No. Oh, no.
Like speeding or just like anything?
I mean, I've been pulled over before, but not after.
Oh, we know you've probably been pulled over before.
But wow. Wow. Not after a heartbreak, though. No.
Well, actually, it's funny you ask because I remember I was a pizza driver over at.
God, how many jobs have you had?
I'm telling you, bro.
Jesus
I
Christ.
worked everywhere, bro. I was a pizza driver back at Pizza Hut.
Man is a job superhero. Good Lord.
I had to work a lot of jobs to get me through college.
I respect
it.
I was a pizza driver at Pizza Hut, and I'm just driving back and forth, dropping off deliveries. I didn't have my sign on at the time, so it's in college. So I just was dealing with a little breakup from my wasn't a girlfriend. What do we call those situationships? Yeah, I had a situationship.
Oh my gosh.
And I got pulled over because I was looking suspicious because I kept on coming back and forth down this same little road. When he pulled me over, he just was like, "You all right, man?" I was like, "Man, yeah, I'm good, bro. What you want?" I just was like, "Bro, what you want, man? You want my license? What else do you need?" He just let me off on a warning. I think I had accidentally ran a red light, but he just left me off with a warning because he could tell and sense that I was just like so down bad at that time.
That's
bro.
amazing.
It's just like, yeah, bro, what you want?
What, one time I got pulled over in Atlanta. Oh, I was so mad because I just came from church.
Oh, wow.
Went to go do some grocery shopping. I was feeling good about myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm so productive. This lady pulled me over. And when I asked her what she pulled me over for, she kind of took a step back, thought about it.
Let me make up something.
Real quick. Because what happened was I had put my blinker on and changed lanes, and somebody was literally speeding behind me. So I had to turn right. I was getting into the next lane to turn right. Somebody was speeding behind me, and then you hear whoop whoop. I was thinking that they were going to pull the other car over for literally speeding. The other car, in fact, pulled over as if it knew, like, dang, they got me. That car kept following me, pulled me over, and she said, well, you got in front of that car and you impeded its lane. It was like a moving violation. And I was like, I put my blinker on and changed lanes. What are you talking about? She's like, well, just give me your license. I'll be right back. Came back with a ticket.
Really?
Dang.
I said, are you serious? Wasn't even the end of the month.
Well,
Boy, I was so mad. The fact that it was in Buckhead.
Dang.
Boy, I was mad.
Dang. Yeah, it's unfortunate. No, really,
It was
it is.
unfortunate.
I keep saying it, but
Yes.
it is unfortunate. For
actually,
sure.
it was.
Yeah, it was very important. Yeah.
Just like this lady right here was driving without her lights, man, this is a dude. So driving without his lights. I'm telling you, man, this is a breakup. This is the definition of I'm going through it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, in some areas, there are literally just like not cops that do this. Because it seems like in Buckhead and Atlanta, like there are people who just wait for you to do some crime.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there are some areas where their police officers aren't just like looking for crime. They just kind of like let people do what they do and then they show up when they're called. Sometimes y'all just do too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He was driving in a minivan too. That lets me know a lot. that lets me know a lot, bro.
They think they were listening to Drake. Mary J. Blige came on and he lost it.
Yeah.
Fellas always let your girl drive.
Nah, well, that was the reason why he was driving.
You don't know that.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Okay, but here's a really interesting story. There was a middle school student who apparently thought he was literally going to die in this choking incident that happened. So, I mean, when you talk about kids and choking, that was actually one of my biggest fears growing up.
Really?
That I was going to like choke and die. Because that's just like a very...
Such a random...
Come on.
I mean, it's just random. I'm sorry. There's more fears to have.
That's a very common thing. They always show it in all the TV shows.
Okay.
I don't know the Heimlich maneuver. I thought it was going to be a much bigger problem in my adult life than it actually has been, similar to quicksand.
Okay.
You know how y'all just thought quicksand was going to be a big problem in adulthood?
What are we doing?
I'm just saying.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm just
We're
saying.
going to be around quicksand, Lana.
You're telling me. I'm telling you what young me thought. I thought it was going to be a big deal.
Bro, I thought quicksand was like the deadliest force alive, the deadliest force to come to man. I was terrified.
What are we talking?
What? Y'all are black. Y'all are going nowhere near quicksand no time soon.
I do hike.
Yeah, but not on like quicksand.
How was I supposed? I literally thought there was quicksand. This is not the point of the story.
Sorry.
The point of the story is that we have a nice moment where someone thought they were going to die, but they were saved. You looked at this story, right?
Yeah. This guy, a 12-year-old kid named Dalton Tomberland. He was at school and he was doing this right here, this motion right here, and thought he had soreness in his throat. And then a lady named Valerie Hodge, who was an English teacher at the school, who's not even Dalton's teacher actually, asked Dalton, is he okay? Dalton shook his head no, and the teacher went into action, and she did the Heimlich maneuver. And she said she learned the Heimlich maneuver at a daycare center that she used to work during college. She used to work at a daycare centers during college, and that's where she learned it at. I didn't even know they still taught the Heimlich maneuver, to be honest with you. I always knew they had that poster on the wall to like show you how to do it.
Yeah.
But nobody's reading that.
No,
really,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't know how to do that just because you got the poster here.
I really
doesn't mean anything to me.
I really don't know how to do it. But Dalton said he thought he was going to die. He said he thought he was going to die, and Miss Valerie saved him. So shout out to Miss Valerie. I don't think I ever had an instance in school where we had any teacher like use the Heimlich maneuver. I don't think I've ever had. Y'all ever had to use the Heimlich maneuver?
No, but there was this one moment. So in my household, my grandma, if she thinks you're choking, she will start just slapping the crap out of you where you're like, God, I'm fine. So there's this one point where I was making fun of her about that on the table. It was like Thanksgiving, we're all having a good time. I'm making fun of, grandma, she's like going to hit people really hard. And then I actually started choking. And I was like, and they thought I was still like playing around and making like the joke. And I'm like, no.
Hit me.
Instant karma.
Wow.
Hit me.
But that's the closest I've come. But it's like, it's really scary. If you've ever had a food like just lodge right where it shouldn't, it's a scary feeling.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever choked like that before, to be honest.
You better knock on wood.
Knock on wood, please.
Yeah,
crazy.
It is very scary as a daycare teacher. Dang, I have worked a lot of
Told you,
jobs.
bro. You worked
Dang.
everywhere.
Bro, but yeah. So as a
You
daycare
need to write a
teacher,
book. You need
you're
to put them in
taught to-
order. Which top tier? Which one did you like the best?
Write a manual.
Yeah. If you work at McDonald's, bro, you can really give people a bunch of free stuff. Yeah, bro. Go ahead, dog.
But so as a daycare teacher, that's one of the first things they tell you to do. Well, at least you're supposed to do is go through some type of training, some type of courses, just in case choking does happen. So I'm taught the Heimlich maneuver, and then we're also taught how to do the CPR.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Staying alive.
Yeah.
Staying alive. Exactly. Yep.
You don't know nothing about that.
Well, first of all, I used to be a lifeguard, so
You don't know, and you don't know that.
Yeah,
so
I do.
you don't know how to save a life.
I
as
do
a
know how
lifeguard?
I do know how to save a life, very much so.
So then, how did you not know?
I know that, but we didn't do the ha staying alive. Yeah, that's for rookies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we professionals over here, baby.
Okay, we were just checking.
Yeah, they call me Hasselhoff, low key. You dig Ronndell Hasselhoff? You understand me?
But yeah, so they it like just being put in that situation, especially because they had like little dolls of babies also, because I was working in a daycare unit. Babies choke also. It's very scary when it actually happens. It only happened to me once, not actually like my child though. It was another child, and I've seen it though. It's one of the most terrifying things ever because they genuinely just cannot breathe.
Yeah.
They start, especially when they're at such a young age, they get red really fast. You're supposed to try and stay calm as much as possible when you're in that position, but they're 4 years old, so they're just freaking out.
Yeah.
So it's making it even worse. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So it's
Ooh.
very terrifying, and every teacher needs to have training. And I'm so glad that this teacher did.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, just the visual of like a 4-year-old. Whew, that's crazy. So you should learn the Heimlich maneuver and CPR and all that stuff. It should be something everybody knows how to do.
Right.
I think that and learning how to swim. There's a few things in this world that everybody needs to learn. Learning how to swim is like the biggest one.
I actually hate when I hear somebody has had some kind of fate because they didn't know how to swim.
Like, dog, I had a look. This quick story. I had my cousin. No, it's a true story too.
All right.
My cousin didn't know how to swim, and he passed away but he drowned from swimming.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's a mess up thing though, and it's I would never be able to let him live this down. He was playing by the pool, so it's like, hey, dog. You too old to be playing by the pool, not knowing how to swim, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if I can laugh.
No, you can't. Oh, no, you can laugh. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah. It's cool. But that's the thing. It's like, dog. No, everybody should at your big age, everybody should know how to swim.
At your big age, you know exactly.
Yeah, everybody should know how to swim, dog.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It says not all teachers in Georgia are required to have CPR training, as the State Department of Education does not mandate it for general licensure.
Really?
Yeah, and it makes sense though, because those dolls that we use to practice on are really expensive. They can range from around $200 to $1,000. So those dolls alone.
Wait,
yes,
for what does the doll do?
For the doll. When you do a Heimlich, so when you do go for the CPR and the Heimlich maneuver classes, it's dolls that you're using it on. You're not doing it on actual people. You have to have those they're called.
It's like a mannequin.
They're called mannequin maneuver training dolls.
Okay.
Yeah. They can range up to $200 to $1,000.
Well, y'all are scamming in that business.
What?
$200 to $1,000 for a fake person,
bruh. You can use me for $50.
Let me go volunteer.
Yeah, let me go put myself in position. You ain't even got to get the $1,000 for a dog. Use me. Call me up.
Yeah, it's crazy though. So, like I said, this is why it even made the headline, because teachers do need to have these credentials.
They do.
They do need to have them. It can happen at any point in time.
They do. And you know what? I went up. No, I ain't gonna throw my school up under the bus like that, because I love Jonesboro, so I'm not gonna.
Well, you've said it now, so you may as well. I mean,
well, here's the thing: they've never had any of that stuff on any of nowhere around the school. So even if we did show, we wouldn't know what to do, because it wouldn't be no posters, no nothing. Like, so yeah. All right, but shout out to Jonesboro.
Good luck.
Shout out to that teacher though. Shout out to that teacher.
Yeah, shout out to Valerie. That's good.
Amen. Yeah, it's a nice positive story. Okay, so listen up. If you were planning to go to the Hawks game today, the time has been moved because of the inclement weather. It is now at 1:30. It's the game against the Pacers. And, you know, the Hawks has a lot of people talking these days. A lot of things in the news concerning the Hawks.
Yeah. There's a bunch of trades going on.
Yeah.
Well, the trade deadline is about to hit. So, I mean, as everybody knows, Trae Young, we got rid of Trae Young. I ain't gonna say here's the thing. I'm not gonna say we got rid of him, because we do love Trae. Trae just got traded, and I think Trae wanted to go. So we sent him over to the Wizards, and that opened up a lot of money. And then we still have a bunch of people with their contract, like I think $70 million contracts that are about to be up. So with that being said, those contracts are about to be up. We got a little money to spend. Mm-hmm. So our first scenario before this trade deadline is to grab Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, and this one right here is a pretty big trade. Now, the second one would be to grab Giannis.
Okay.
So these are two trades that could possibly happen that, to be honest, I don't think they will happen. But it would be dope to have Anthony Davis and Giannis in a Hawks jersey. Now, if those don't happen, we can't get those two, we go after Karl Anthony Towns and Ja Morant. Ja Morant.
So are they saying that? So trades, right?
Trades.
Who are we expecting to get for these big name people?
So
that's the thing that's crazy.
So that's with this. They can't really fully give you like the exact what's about to happen with the trades. These are all just scenarios.
Atlanta just makes some of the weirdest decisions ever. Again, you gave up Trae Young. He is one of our lead scorers. He's one of the big franchise names. If you're going to trade for another person that has a big franchise name like Giannis Antetokounmpo, you need to make sure that you're giving the other team something just as much as you're taking away from them.
No, for sure.
We don't have anything enough to give to anybody.
I mean, we can definitely give up our no, not our people. Not our
okay.
People. Not our people.
I was talking about.
Not our people. Our
Who?
draft pick. We have draft picks to give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but there ain't nobody really coming out of the NCAA really that's even like that for us to pick up. We picked up Zach Richardson, and we're sending him to the G League.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that's so crazy to me. We just don't. Atlanta just continues to not make the Atlanta continues to make the worst decisions in sports, and it's really showing.
Is that what it is? Because, I'm sitting here in the back. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. And it does seem like I know that the Hawks continuously lose.
Yes. Well, we are winning now.
We're 10th in the division.
Yeah. So that's better than where we've been in a long time.
Right.
That's better.
For that to be, what to look forward to as like success, being like 10th in the division. Is it because of the players? Is it because of the coaching? Is it because, what is the problem for people who just wonder, why are the Hawks just known for losing? Because I see the talent that they bring in,
great.
and I see clips from the game. And I know they don't suck. So what is the problem?
Well, see, here's the thing with the Hawks. We never really had too many franchise players. We always had just one franchise player on our team, and then just built around him. So when I say franchise, I mean LeBron James, AD, Kyrie Irving, all on one team. You got 3 franchise players on one team. You can make something shake.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, was it not Andre Gary? Oh my gosh, bro.
I think I know what you're talking about,
Green.
but I can't.
Green.
Yeah.
That starts with a D.
Yeah, Draymond Green.
Draymond
I don't know why.
Green. Yeah.
So you got 3 franchise players on one team. We've always only had maybe one or maybe 2. So if we bring a Giannis over here, you know what I mean? Maybe we can build around Giannis and bring more other franchise players, but there was no franchise players that wanted to come play with Trey. Put it like that.
But
okay.
That didn't want to play with Trey. I don't know. Nobody wants to play for Atlanta.
That too.
Nobody wants to play for Atlanta. We don't have anything to offer aside from a good time. I mean, that's all Atlanta has to offer right now. You're going to have a good time out here in Atlanta.
That's facts.
But you ain't going to get your bang for your buck. There ain't, mind you, the names that you named, I could see Giannis doing something, but he can't do it by himself. We have a young team right now.
Yeah.
We have a young basketball team. So we're decent, but I don't think a franchise player coming over like a Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to actually make too much of a change or too much of a difference.
Alto Keys is saying Cat is staying at home. These are just scenarios.
Yeah. He from New York.
Hawks need a big 3, at least a 2.
That's what
you're saying. Yeah. So when you say the Hawks is a young team, does the team ever get old? Is the team ever
yeah, they're gonna get
old. Or
is
it just always
they probably gonna go somewhere else and get old though.
Yeah.
They probably nobody really stays that long.
Steph is old, Draymond's old. I mean, there's a lot of old players on.
And I don't even mean like that. I just mean in the sense of they got some meat behind them. They've got some games behind them. They've got some wins behind them. They've got actual star power behind them. It just seems like in Atlanta, it's just always a bunch of people who are never really in the national limelight as players. Other than Trae Young.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We never really had any franchise players come to the Hawks like that.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I mean, you remember we used to have Jeff Teague, Joe Johnson, Josh Smith. That 3 right there were out there.
Yeah.
Very much so out there. But now we only get 1 or 2, if that. And, we just can't build around just 1 or 2 players. We need 4 or 5 franchise players on the team at once. Every other team gets franchise players.
Yeah.
You get a KD with it is. You get a Russell Westbrook with a Kyrie or something. Bro, you get all these players with each other.
Yeah.
We never got that, bro.
Mind you, we had one. We had a one, whether he was doing good or not, he had a name. He had a name that we could have traded for, made it look good, but we gave him...
Who?
Trae Young at one point.
Trey.
He had a name. He could have traded for something better than Cunningham.
Well, they thought they were
terrible, bro.
They thought they were gonna make something shake with Trey and Clint Capella. That's what they thought.
It's Matt Ryan, bro. He's messing with the Hawks too.
Right,
he's on the Hawks too.
Right.
Matt Ryan meaning the new Falcons
president.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my president like that. That's my president.
All right.
Okay, so if you are a foodie here in Metro Atlanta, there are several semifinalists for the James Beard Awards that are here in our area. Do y'all know what that is?
I don't.
Okay, that's basically the Oscars of the food world.
Okay.
Yeah, they just, they really scour the country for just the best of whatever. You know what I mean? The best of a whole bunch of different categories. And so they celebrate excellence in restaurants. They celebrate the chefs, hospitality, all of it. So here in Metro Atlanta, there are several, again, semifinalists, and they are Aria in Buckhead.
Good.
For Outstanding Hospitality. Have you been there?
Yeah, I'm in Aria. Yeah.
Okay. Outstanding Pastry. You haven't been, Aria?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been to any of these places?
Well, we'll see.
How much does it cost?
How much does it cost?
Aria is not crazy expensive.
Oh, man.
Okay.
We got What do we have here? Claudia Martinez. That is for outstanding pastry chef or baker. She works at Bar Anna in Atlanta/Ponce Highland area. We got a Vise for outstanding professional and beverage service. We've got Kimball House for outstanding professional and cocktail service. Best Chef Southeast is Camayon ATL.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
In Chambly.
Yeah, that's good.
We got Muho in Atlanta.
Delicious.
We got Atlas in Buckhead.
Delicious.
Do you think Atlas,
I like Atlas. You don't like it?
the time, I just feel like my portions were
Oh,
so
okay,
small.
okay. Everybody
I
said that.
hate,
Everybody says that.
I hate small portions.
Okay.
If I'm spending that much money,
I feel that.
you know what I
That's
mean?
very
Like,
true.
I better end up
That's very
full.
true. That's very true.
But the food was
Ooh,
good.
I'm looking at Atlas. It says 4.5 stars.
Yeah, it's good.
But $100 plus.
Don't
no
look at the
American
price.
For
Don't-
small, tiny little
I think
baby
I'm good.
portions.
Don't
think I'm
look at
good.
the prices, dog.
think I'm
you
all
go
right.
for the experience.
I think I'm good. I think
Oh
I'm good.
my gosh.
Keep going though.
Madeira Park, best new bar. That is in the Atlanta area. And then there were a bunch of different notable Georgia additions as well, if you want to go look that up. But if you had to pick the place that like has to be on their list, like you gotta go, where would you say?
Nakado.
Nakado.
Nakado. Nakado is my favorite hibachi restaurant
Okay.
in Atlanta by far. The best hibachi you can get. Nakado. Gotta be Nakado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you have a favorite, like, you gotta go try this restaurant?
Really any Chinese food spot in the Metro Atlanta area. That's
Just all of them.
hey, just any of the Chinese
All right.
food spots, man. That's
right.
all I eat. If I go out, I'm eating Chinese food or like Chipotle or something. But Chinese food specifically because the sesame chicken.
We gotta get him.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
And
Get
it's
him
cheap.
out.
It's cheap.
No,
We ain't gonna
man.
spend more than 20, bro.
Brother, no.
We gotta get you out of the
Yes.
house.
What about you, Lana?
You know what? And I actually wouldn't have said this before. Bep Corner.
Oh, Bep goes hard.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a place that's like right downstairs from
Yeah,
like
Bep-
near where we work.
Bep goes hard.
Bep Corner goes hard on the food. You get that lomo saltado.
Yeah,
Woo.
Bep is delicious. Shout out to Bep.
They're like not even Chilean. I think or Peruvian. I think is lomo saltado. This
Yeah.
is like
I don't know what
I don't
this
know
is.
who runs this place, but they run it well.
Yeah, it's delicious. It is really good. I think runner-up too. If y'all had a runner-up, my runner-up would what's that burger? NFA burger.
Okay.
NFA burger is probably one of the best burgers in the city.
Have you been to Tulum Kitchen and Bar in Buckhead?
no. Heard
Boy,
of
that
it.
is an experience.
Is it really?
They got gold flex steak. They'll like cut it for you like right there, table side.
Really?
That and some lamb chops. They'll sear it and cut it for you. Yeah, gold flex. It's really good. Got fire dancers.
Oh, that's
Oh,
too
yeah.
much. Too much.
You don't like the fire
Nah,
dancers?
I mean, I'm just trying to eat.
You don't have an experience mind.
I do. I want to experience my food in my belly, not her dancing.
You know what? Your girl probably likes that too because they come out very dressed like
Know
they're
what I'm
dressed.
saying? Shaking the
nice.
stuff all in them face.
If you had a runner up to Chinese food, what would it be?
More Chinese food.
Panda Express. That's what I'm calling it. Yeah. I don't know. I got to get out here. I'm going to get out more. I promised myself this year I'm going to get out more.
It's all good.
Okay. MJ the Musical is back at the Fox Theater. So they're going to be there from January 27th to February 1st. Now, they've been here before, and I saw them the first time. Fantastic.
Really?
Fantastic musical. And I'm not even, about all the like thousands of Michael Jackson renditions we're getting, because I was a huge diehard Michael Jackson fan. So, at some point, it just seemed like a little tasteless where it's like, oh, we're getting another movie. We're getting another documentary saying the same things. Now we got like an impersonator going around doing like a theater tour. This is actually so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have not. And I'm planning on going to see it. We got my mom tickets for Christmas, so she's going, but I'm gonna go right after her. I think, and I agree with you. I'm tired of seeing too many like Michael Jackson renditions.
same stuff.
But the best one, hands down, is the one with Jason Weaver on VH1. They used to play the one on VH1.
Why are you crazy?
Wait.
That's the dark skin that just threw on some powder? Nah. You crazy, bro. You crazy, bro. That's the worst one ever.
You got to go see it. We got to go. But this is the closest you're going to get to actually seeing Michael Jackson, I think, in person. Final thoughts. You got 3 seconds.
Yep.
All right.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Peace.